All right, guys, welcome back to the Independent Investor Channel. I come up with these videos on a weekly basis to provide some transparency around the opportunity of money making money. And this is something that's super important for you guys to understand. Most people will trade their time to earn a paycheck. They're trading their time for money. And the quicker you can break out of that, or at least supplement your day-to-day activity with putting money in a position to make more money for you, maybe when you're spending your time to make your money, maybe when you're spending your time sleeping, your money is always held in those assets buckets, making money for you when you least expect it. And these weekly dividend videos that I roll out really do provide that transparency to you guys to understand what the portfolio is rendering week to week. So with that, guys, I'm going to kick you in and we're going to do the weekly dividend review for the portfolios, guys. Please enjoy. All right, guys. So I know visitors to the Independent Investor Channel, they enjoy these weekly dividend reviews. And to be quite honest with you, I really wasn't sure what the portfolio was rendering from week to week, and now I've got into a little bit of a habit of running this report once a week. For you guys that don't know, I'm with Merrill, and they used to be Merrill Edge. They are with Bank of America. They are their broker services. So this is just a function where I put a custom range in here every week and see what dividend yieldings have occurred throughout the week. I don't track these specifically because I'm able to come in here and run the report weekly, but obviously a little bit of an anemic week, but I think there's a little bit more of a takeaway here. I've got this portfolio built in such a way that some weeks are going to be heavier than others, some months are going to be heavier than others, depending on when the dividend payout schedule is. And I think that's the cool thing about dividends. I know you could probably play with this and identify when out of your holdings you're going to get paid your renderings and try to make sure that you don't have any types of gaps or weeks or longer periods of time that you don't get paid a dividend. But you know, how many people out there get paid a weekly paycheck? I think most people get paid every 2 weeks. Some people get paid every month. And so I think looking at this on a week-to-week basis, I think we're starting to discover how amazing the power of the dividends can be in providing you extremely consistent earnings and revenue for yourself. And for a lot of people out there that are looking at their portfolio as an income generating type of vehicle, I think that this is extremely valuable to understand what a portfolio of my size can render from week to week. And I'm fairly certain that I've got the total portfolio here at the top. I don't have it in the screenshot, but it's 306,990 this week. Last week was just around 305. So we've got a lot of nice capital appreciation this week in the portfolio after a lot of volatility, a lot of up and down, that's for sure. It's been absolutely crazy this week, but you know, the review in dividends has been fairly consistent. And the two payouts here, Philip Morris, this was exactly why I entered into this name. This is a 50-share holding of mine in Philip Morris. This pays in the joint account, which is the taxable brokerage account, but $58.50 going back into the underlying holding once a quarter, almost an entire share of the stock rendering back into the portfolio. And Merck was the lone dividend this entire week, and that paid out at $18.44. Very, very small position in that, but that holding is in the Roth IRA account for a total rendering this week of $76.94. So close to $100. And you might think, wow, this is awesome. I'm just going to roll these out to chronicle an entire year's worth of weekly dividends. I just think it's a fun couple-minute video to do and pulse you guys in on what's happening. I mean, I'm not manufacturing these numbers. This is how they turn out. Now, obviously, if I don't get paid a dividend on any given week, I'm certainly not going to put a video out there, but
I'm curious to see how long we can keep the string going of consistent dividend payouts. I think there's something to be had with demonstrating for people what the power of earning money can actually render. And, this is just 1 week, such a small snapshot in time. And still to render this little bit of dividend, I mean, this could be almost close to, 1/10 of an $800 rent payment for somebody. This could be a load of groceries for a week. Now, this could mean all kinds of different cool things. And the idea behind that 76.94, some people are going to look at that and say, well, that's pretty anemic, Ryan. That's what can I do with that? And I think you're missing the point. I didn't have to do anything for that $77 of dividends this week. And I think the whole idea behind passive income is I'll continue to drip these positions and take these dividends as they're paid and invest it back into the underlying security. That's great for now because I am on a wealth building strategy. But what a great option someday to be able to turn this drip off and actually start to render some of these dividends. Just imagine this portfolio in 20 years when I'm looking at actually maybe turning the drip off to see what this thing is actually producing week in and week out. Right now I'm on about a $10,000 a year payout. If we had just the opportunity to double that or triple it or maybe even 4x that dividend growth over the next 20 years, that's just an absolutely fabulous forecast of $30,000 or $40,000 of extra money that's passive and is earned by doing nothing other than holding the underlying securities within this portfolio. So very exciting times, man. It's a great time to be an investor. It's a great time to seek out dividends in your portfolio. It's a great time, the younger you are, to start to establish these positions younger in your life. But we're going to continue to roll these out week to week. I hope you guys appreciate the transparency. And this week, 76.94, man, I'm just as stoked on that than I am on the weeks past. And I thought I'd roll out a quick update video so you keep you guys abreast of what's going on in the dividend payout realm of the portfolio. So with that, guys, we'll kick you back to YouTube and we'll conclude the video. Thank you so much.
All right, guys, so we've come out of the dividend portfolio review. Remember, this is a combination of the accounts, just over $306,000 of account value, rendering dividends from week to week, which range from about, in this video, just over $75, not too shabby, all the way up to in excess of $400 or $500 per week. So I run the report every week and I roll it out in a video to you guys to show what is possible. This is a small aspect of the portfolio, passive income at its best. It really cannot be denied. I didn't do anything for this money, and it really should motivate you new investors out there that are seeking out the prospects of investing. This is one of the most incredible money-making methods and quite frankly, a reason to invest. It should be getting you guys excited about the prospects of investing. Guys, if it's your first time to the message, you want to make sure and subscribe. Leave your comments at the bottom of the video. Hit the notification bell. You'll be notified of future uploads that I put to YouTube, and share the message with anybody out there that you know may want some introductory information on the stock market. Bring them onto the channel. We'll get them excited about growing wealth for themselves. Guys, thank you so much for tuning into this weekly review, and good luck in your investment future.